Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl. The best action brawler game ever! Free! With Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
friends. Hey, how are you guys doing? You guys connected while I was at the break, and I'm glad to see you guys are looking good on camera. Today we are joined by Tomas, Guinan, and Justin Woodward. How are you, fellas?
not too bad.
Gravy. It's gravy.
That's awesome.
The leftover gravy from Thanksgiving.
That's absolutely, yeah, I'm feeling a little chubby. How about you guys?
I gained like 5 pounds.
I'm in Canada, so I did it last month. So,
so you're already working it off. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what we all do here for. That's our like New Year's resolutions time coming up soon. But if you don't know who these people are that I'm talking to, this is Tomas Guinan of Spoonybard and Justin Woodward of Interabang Entertainment, two great indie developers, and you should know them because one, Justin's very involved in the operation and running of Media Indie Exchange to start, and Tomas is an incredibly skilled and talented developer. And behind them, they have this amazing game for which you saw the trailer, and that is Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl, which we're about to get into. So all of those things are true so far. Am I
Yeah.
am I batting 100? All right, great. So but before we get into the game, kind of get some heartwarming stories of ourselves out of the way. I was talking to you guys earlier, and you were telling about how you kind of met and developed, and I thought it was pretty much one of those. It's a thing that you hear the story, you hear the theme multiple times in the indie game environment, where a couple of talented people with resources of different types come together, and they find it. They find this connection between them over the source of a game, and then next thing we know, we have a super great game coming out our way. So, from your perspective, and I got it from Jay's. Tomas, what was it like meeting Jay, and like how did you guys hit it off, and when did you kind of decide I want to work with this guy, I want to make a game?
Well, basically, I met Justin through Josh from Limited Run Games. I've known Josh for years and years, going back, and we'd done a game together last year. We did the NES release of Galf, and that took off a lot more than he expected. So he told me he was interested in working with me again on doing some more 8-bit projects. And not long afterwards, he came back to me. He's like, "Hey, we got an opportunity to work on a Jay and Silent Bob game with. I'd like to introduce you to Justin." So me and Justin got talking, and we really did click just like that. Like we were just on the same wavelength for what we wanted to put together. I think just starting out, like I've been a big Jay and Silent Bob fan since I was a teenager back in the 90s. So
right, like they kind of were the heroes. They were the stand-up indie heroes for all comic book video game nerds of the 90s, right?
Exactly. So yeah, I mean, just that, like just getting that just from the start, like, "Hey, are you interested in working on an 8-bit Jay and Silent Bob game?" That was an instant yes. And then working with Justin, he's got such a good history. Like we're the same age. He's got the same kind of background, like a lot of the same type of games that we grew up playing, like Double Dragon and Mercy Ransom, a lot of those type beat 'em up games on the NES from back in the day. So there's a lot of that influence in there, and he's been really good, like bouncing ideas back and forth. Justin's feedback has been pretty invaluable with making this a good game. So.
And Justin, when you met Tomas, like what was kind of like the sentiment where you're like, you know what, I think think I agree with this dude. Let's put some of these ideas on in code.
Well, the main thing was we have Chronic Blunt Punch. We've been working on that for around 3 years, and we were trying to find different ways to raise awareness, marketing for that game, and then also to raise the funds for it. So then, exactly what Thomas said, like we've been working with Limited Run. We were working on them on some kind of deal with Chronic Blunt Punch, and he said, "Hey, like, well, we made this game Golf, with Thomas. What if we did, a Jay and Silent Bob game, and that would help you raise the funds you need for the development of Chronic Blunt Punch? Because Chronic Blunt Punch is like this huge project, right? It's like all hands
Right.
on. We have a really great team. It's a pretty big team, and so basically, what we I was like, that is a really freaking good idea. That's an amazing idea because I love those 8-bit games, the 8-bit and 16-bit games that that basically started beat 'em up. So
Yeah.
again, like just like Tom said, he introduced us, and we just kept talking. We would talk for hours about just like gameplay ideas,
Kind of like
and then we started
what makes these brawlers, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we're definitely on the same wavelength. Like we put all these like really, as you'll see, like really silly things into the game, which like we have like the same kind of sense of humor. So it's just we just clicked immediately, and it's like, yeah, of course we're gonna make this work. And it was just so easy to set things up, set up the production schedule, work with him on the design, and like, my background, a lot of the background for the games that we've done. Right now, this is our third beat 'em up, or this would be our fourth, but like Chronic Blunt Punch would be our third beat 'em up. We know a lot of the, how to do combat. So being able to collaborate with Thomas on combat design, aesthetic and that kind of thing, it like really meshed well, bouncing
Awesome.
ideas off it. And Thomas has just been amazing as far as like, producing the game,
So guys, tell me a little bit, like, as I just transitioned over to the gameplay, and we're just kind of looking at the menus here for a second. I'll follow your lead if you want me to go ahead and do, to check out different parts of the game. But I also wanted people to get a shot at just checking out, how very 8-bit it is. You got your straight up text, like description intro, your sweet, like, merge transition of the logo. Everything looks solid straight out of the 80s and the early 90s. But who did the music? Because the music sounds almost like a best hits of tons of stuff that I can recognize in there that I love.
So Tony Lays is the producer. He's Argentinian. He's from Argentina, and it was so interesting. He's a chiptune artist and composer. Like he does live shows and stuff. And I met him on a trip to Eva when I was, for the mix. I did a panel, and I was talking to developers, and someone introduced me to Tony and his team. And I was like, how about like let's work together on something. So we initially were like, let's work on Chronic Blunt Punch. But then when this came up, we were like, we're not really ready for all the composition for the music right now for Chronic Blunt Punch. Let's do all the chip tunes for Mall Brawl, and it just was perfect. So I put together a list of like, songs, like iconic songs, Double Dragon and Sonic and Contra and those kind of games, and we came up with, and then of course Thomas like weighed in and said some of the stuff that he liked, and then we start putting together the song, and it came together again really quickly. Just the teams that we work with from with Tony on that, and then even Wallride Games, who's helping with like some of the sprite art now. It just everything like really clicked. Tony was like super quick, and the cool part about that is when we're the limited run pre-sale and everything, we were able to get something in, put together to have a vinyl version of the soundtrack. So this will also be on on vinyl and distributed. So it's a cool way for us to like showcase our talents and get other people some note as well.
And when you said it was a promotional piece, because I think earlier in the trailer it said you get it free with, what's this guy? What's going on here? There's a giant rabbit.
Okay. Maybe we should go over. You want to talk about that, Thomas?
Why did I just get attacked by a giant rabbit, Thomas? Tell me.
Okay, I don't know. Have you seen Mallrats, or when the last time you saw Mallrats was?
It's been years. I wouldn't be able to do the accuracy of my memories.
Well, there is a scene in that movie where Jay and Silent Bob beat up the Easter Bunny.
All right.
Yeah, so that's why there's the Easter Bunny.
It's sweet revenge.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, actually, the early build of the game, super early on, Jay Hughes tested the game out, and we didn't have the Easter Bunny in it. And one of the questions he asked was, "Where's the Easter Bunny?"
Nice.
Yes, that's right. We were putting a promo together, and Thomas put together the promo video. Like, he put together both of the videos because that, the trailer is his son. But we had an initial video where it was like we're trying to kind of tease what it's going to be about, and it was Ubi, like in a Mario side scroller, and then Jay and Bob beat the shit out of him, right? But when we showed Jay in person, exactly what Thomas said, he was like, "This is cool, but what about the Easter Bunny?" Yeah. So we ended up putting the Easter Bunny in there.
Nice.
Well,
yeah.
Hey, if they say, "Hey, where's this character?" You got to put it in, right? Like, that's
exactly.
So okay. Oh shoot, barrels coming. So all right. So I got to ask, what are those stars that I keep picking up? Like, every so often, another star will be like, what is that?
Okay, so the stars are they're sort of like a move. So with Jay, if you're going to attack using kicks, then he, on the fourth kick that you connect with an enemy, he'll do like this flash kick move.
Okay.
And it's like an extra power move that you can sort of collect. With Bob, he's more focused on punches, so he can do like a spinning lariat attack.
Yeah, I saw that spinning lariat for a second. Let's pop him back in here.
Yeah, so you see how you have the star stock. You have two stocks with Bob, so you can do it twice. So this is really the interesting aspect of Mall Brawl is that there's some strategic elements when you're playing by yourself. You want to swap in and out regularly because you have your stocks.
What's up with these
and then
dudes?
Also,
sorry. like the environment. Like I can't even. I'm sorry to interrupt you because I'm here. Like, I'm hearing great information about it. Then just some other crazy wild thing happens on screen, and I'm like, I can't even deal. Okay, so this is awesome. All right. These guys are jumping around, going crazy. All right, so stocks. So because that just changed the whole thing, right? Like, I was getting used to these guys on the ground, and then I got some guys with some range with the brooms. All right, cool. And then I got some guys like doing backflips and stuff. So the strategy, I can see that because like Bob's losing some health, Jay gained back some health when I swapped him out.
So if you're below 50%, you could swap out and get them back to 50. They'll always get back to 50. If you die, if Bob dies right now, you'll have to wait. He will automatically swap, and you have to wait to get him back to 50 for him to come back into play. If you die with him and then Jay also dies, then that's game over. That's how you get a game over. So we specifically wanted it to have like this strategic feel and not just like, like a regular beat 'em up,
Right. And it kind of gives you something for like, if you don't have a second player to play with you, it gives you a little bit of that same kind of teamwork aspect where you're going to actually need to play it a little bit like you're two people, and kind of, take over when the other person's feeling weak and stuff. So music stopped. I'm predicting boss fight. Oh, there it is. New music. Oh god, he's got jump kick. Oh, uppercut! You dirty. Oh,
you also have a dash, double tap. So if you double tap, dash, attack,
and that can be really useful.
It's very useful. Yeah, exactly. See that, like how you do the real quick one. That helps to give you a little bit of time if you're against other enemies.
I can run away too. Oh no! What is that? What the heck?
That's a sock full of quarters.
Nice. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. The hands of an expert ball ninja. Oh. Oh no.
I love the sound for that too. It's great.
Ah, dude is relentless.
Oh, he's dead.
I don't even get to keep the stock full of quarters to go to the arcade with. Come on.
Okay, so this one's you're in the mall lobby.
A little happier. Oh, the skater kids. Oh god. I got your number now. It's all about that jump.
Yeah, so he has like the dive knee or dive elbow attack. So it was like more straight down, and then Jay's has projects in front of him, so he'll like jump and catch some air and have more horizontal movement. So they have a little bit of variety to how they play.
Oh.
You know, if you're familiar with like the Double Dragon series.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's like some of the enemies who have different like levels or ranges and attacks. You might want to try one of the other guys to get advantage.
Yeah, to level them out. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's got a weapon. Oh. Oh, dude, he's binged me a bunch. All right. One of the challenges that I'm finding is getting used to the turning, because like it's definitely old school. So you got to kind of be facing the right way and at the right. Ooh, what? I didn't know I could do that.
Oh, the jump?
Yeah. So who are these guys?
Yeah, you press both buttons to jump.
These guys have booze bottles. Are they drunks?
I guess so.
These are just punks.
They're basically
General
just your typical kind of.
Oh no!
Like
I failed Bob.
They're basically just supposed to be like the stereotypical 80s street punk with the purple mohawk.
Yeah. So they have like a defense. You'll see they have like a defensive mechanism. When you're fighting them, if you're too close, they'll uppercut you as they get up, stuff like that.
Okay. I don't know if you just noticed that little chime, but that means Bob's alive again. So
I better swap it. Oh no, he's not swapping in. There he is. I get him murdered again. Oh, these two guys are. This is ruthless combo. Get out of my.
If you jump kick the skaters, you knock them off of the skateboard.
Yeah, but I'm having a problem with that. There he is. That's my dude. Oh, but did he jump right back on it?
Yeah, you want to grab it as soon as possible.
Oh, this is.
I don't know why it's so enjoyable seeing you get beat up, but it is.
I know you really feel about it. All right. Oh no, I got savaged by these guys and those levels. All right. All right. I can't. I'm a sucker for punishment though, so let's do this. Smell of combat.
Yeah, you did really well. Like,
dude, I got skills. This is my jam. This is my era. This is where I came up. All the things that I can do in all video games comes from this.
Try to do the double tap attack. That'll help you out because you have a run. You'll get to the enemies pretty quick.
Oh, and it knocks me down right away too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it'll allow you to get from point A because you're basically running.
Oh god.
Yeah,
the problem is when you get bracketed. You get bracketed.
Yeah, for sure. That's what running helps because they will run, so you can get out of that bracket or so.
Well, the thing is, I get too hyper when I'm hitting attacks, so I can't turn when he's attacking. Which I will say is one thing that was a little different. I think it's more River City style because I think Double Dragon you could turn while attacking. I think, and then River City.
I don't think so.
Double Dragon had it was the kick and the punch. The punch was the kick was a back kick.
Oh, that's right. It was back kick, and then if you kick and punch at the same time, if you had leveled up a little bit, you could get that. You get that elbow strike. That went backwards.
Like there's a low. Yeah, they had a level system for that. That's how their stars work.
I had his bottle.
You have stars, so if you're getting overwhelmed, use his kick. You can get, because you'll hit both of them with the kick combo. And when they're stunned like that, get them in the headlock. You can either throw out of the headlock.
How do you get them in the headlock? Yeah.
Or you can, when they're stunned.
Punch.
Yeah, you go. They were just stunned there, but you just have to chill for a second and see what state they're.
Ooh. There, yeah, that was important.
I was about to say
that was needed. Oh, there he is. Got him.
Yeah, so you could punch him or you could throw him. If you press A, I believe you could throw him opposite direction. Nice. So if you pick up, you can either attack him like that, or you could throw the skateboard. And sometimes when you throw it is a better option because you'll hit him at a distance to knock him down.
Yeah,
so you have some more room to work. Yeah, exactly. So there's some strategies. There's some strategies.
Strategery. Oh, come on.
Stracoucheries. You know?
Stracoucheries. Starcouteries.
Charcuteries. Sounds dirty too.
That sounds bad. That sounds questionable.
It sounds extra questionable.
All right. Look at that. Fuck these guys. Oh, sorry. Oh, my language. My language. But I got him.
Oh, you just missed the freaking.
Oh, the
trash bin.
The meal.
Yeah,
I was too proud of myself and then embarrassed about my behavior. Yeah. Oh God, look at this. What is up with this dude? Oh, you gotta catch him when he's down.
This guy's awesome. Yeah, and try to jump over these guys too. Like
jump kicks are really effective on them.
Yeah, jump kicks and run attacks are the best. Yeah,
got him. Oh God. That's right.
Nice.
Oh, and he drops a burger.
Pick up that.
He drops a burger? Really? The cow?
That's a movie Big Muffin, you know?
It's movie muffin? Yeah. I love me some movies. Movie burgers. Highly underrated film, by the way, is Dogma.
I love that. That movie's great.
Yeah, when he goes into the movie headquarters, and like does his no spoilers. Yeah. Statute of limitations on spoilers. Over.
Justice.
Yeah, that's definitely a statute of limitation. You haven't seen that movie? That came out like what, 95? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Oh no, I let Bob down again.
It was 99.
97 or something.
It was
99. I was totally off.
Yeah, 99.
God, these guys just keep coming.
Still 20 years.
Throw it at him.
Yeah, I got it. All right,
Yeah, it did.
Those guys are cheating.
Burning flesh.
Those guys are cheating. Those guys are hella cheating.
You were like just this far away.
I know.
What?
Yeah, you were super close from getting those. You're getting it though. You're getting the rhythm and strategic element of fighting some of these dudes.
How many levels does somebody have to look forward to if they purchase the Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch bundle?
This game there's 9 levels for the full.
Yeah. So you're at level 2 now.
No. Wrong button. Look, you guys stop getting outside of me. Go away. Dinguses.
You can jump on the planter too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can jump up.
There you go, hockey guy. Take that. I wasted my punch. I could have gone up here, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, just to maneuver around them a little bit.
Oh, you didn't get me with that stick, did you, punk? Oh. Pink. I like to satisfy. It's like a metal baseball bat. So it's all pink. when you hit them, that's satisfying. Oh,
It's really interesting when I was putting the sound effects together because you're basically just working with like these, just with like a square wave channel or a noise channel, and you just have to pitch bend like the sound either up or down and try to make it sound like an actual sound. So that's what gives you the distinctive NES sound where they all had that same like ping and either pitched up or down or something.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Sweet save. Oh, God.
You gotta jump kick them, dude.
I'm trying to remember my buttons, man. Sorry. Sorry. There it is. Oh, I thought I can't get them at once.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, come on.
Ah.
There it is.
There you go.
Just gonna chill and recover some health real quick. I'm gonna cheat the system. Yeah, I'm like, here I go. Oh. All right, these effers again. Oh, I knew.
It's funny because I'm actually patching out that health. I have to have enemies on screen for the health recovery to work.
Yeah, that on. You can't.
Oh.
You won't be able to cheat the system anymore.
It's one of those things you're watching someone play and you're like, oh, too easy, fix that.
Yeah, exactly. And this guy's a vet. Tracy's a vet. He knows how to play these games. We were at the Oak Game Fest and we showed this. And there was a lot of what? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's like a lot of
So you keep missing
cheating,
that.
cheating. Yeah, like
No,
I
you
think.
missed the one, dude.
Oh, I did again. I know.
It's a good placement for it. Then it's a good placement. For
Yeah,
it.
no,
If
it's
you
a
missed it,
tricky.
good placement.
It's tricky. It's tricky. Oh god.
Because you got it. Showing this at the Oak Game Fest out here in Oakland, and there we had like, a couple women and like some some little kids, and it was cool to see them take to this, especially when they haven't played these games, either for a while or as for the young kids, never really played these kind of games at all, and they really had a ball. But seeing them figure out strategies,
Right.
and struggle with certain things, but it was never at a point where they gave up. It was like they continued to want to put out because it was rewarding enough,
Oh yeah.
And I do think it's one of those things that once you learn how the enemies work, that you can get a little bit farther each time, and that makes you want to keep
It
playing.
is, for sure. Yeah, the skateboard guys in this level are genius. Like, they work really well.
Come on.
And they're also dicks.
Yeah. Well, skateboard
they
guys.
are.
Skateboard guys. All right, who's this? She dropped a sock full of quarters. Is she just supposed to like give me some quarters? Oh, dude. Thank you, random movie food dropping lady. Thank you. Oh.
Looks like she pooped. She's
I'm okay
just
with it.
pooping out quarters. Socks of quarters, dude.
I don't know. Like what was I supposed to?
And movie burgers. And that's the.
What was I supposed to use the quarters
She
for?
just pooped out a movie burger.
Didn't take the bait is what it was, because you can actually attack the old lady and then a big siren will go off and security guys will come at you from both sides. And they'll have nightsticks and they got all this health.
I knew you were trying to sucker me with something. I wasn't into it. I wasn't buying.
It's totally what it is.
And
But
she
then
he's like,
and I was rewarded.
yeah. Why are you such a moral person, Tracy?
I don't know, man. That's the way I was raised, or not raised, I guess. Oh god. Hold on. This guy again. How do I? There's a horse. What's he doing on a horse? Oh,
Gerbils.
It's the pet store.
It's Patrick Swayze.
It is Patrick Swayze.
It is Patrick.
Yeah.
Riding on his white horse. Oh god, he's dive bombing me. Oh, what the hell? He's not nearly as good as jump. Oh. There you go. Get out of here. I gotta catch you. I gotta catch you.
Got him in a little combo. What?
Yeah. I gotta catch him. Oh. There you go. There you go. There you go, Bob. That's how you lay it in. Oh, come on. Oh.
He tried to do a little football juke. That was pretty good.
That's a little Tecmo Bowl.
He did a little corner football juke.
Tecmo.
He did. He did like a little stiff arm for no reason.
Oh. Oh God. Jay, you're not impressing me here, buddy. There you go. All right, so I'm only getting like one. Oh God. Oh, there we go.
Strategy. Nice, you got him off. So okay.
So did I just kill the horse though? Like I feel bad about this now. did I just
Yeah, he just exploded,
dude. A little equine aside. Oh, dude, yeah. Get out of here, Swayze. Stooch to the nooch. Lactose Prince. Oh. Yeah, get some. I want to flip him over though. Oh yeah, get in the corner.
If you press the kick button, you can throw him.
Oh really?
Doing the knee increase. Yeah. And he'll collide with the other guy, and they'll both get knocked over.
Oh, they're having ice cream though. Little slide grab.
Yeah, I like how he slid in there to grab that piece.
Get that ice cream.
That was really good.
That was impressive.
You know, man.
There it is.
Like, I'm getting that ice cream.
I need it.
That's a good tactic. I don't think I've ever used that.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. New strats being developed on stream right now. Oh, dude, this guy. Oh, it's Adobo. Yeah, buddy. There it is. There's my Double Dragon reference that I needed. He needs a barrel or a box to throw it, you know. Oh God, he's just gonna muscle me on these. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna try the edge. Oh no, it didn't work at all. All right.
The edge strategy.
Yeah, where you kind of like you just take a little vertical line. All right, okay. You remember like in the old brawlers, you just got to pick a different vertical line, right? And that way they can't hit you, and you can hit them when they try to move into you. But he's savvy to that. He's savvy to that. Oh, he just grabbed me. Oh. Oh, there you go. Get some kicks in the face. There you go. Another one. There it is. Oh.
Oh, nice. He caught you in here.
There he is. Get out of here, Dobo. Clone Dobo. There's the security guards again. Oh, yeah. You like a taste of that nightstick, buddy?
That did not sound right at all.
Hey, man, you know, get your mind out of the gutter. Get your mind out of the gutter. You knew what I was saying.
Yeah, I can't help it, dude. Get a taste of that nice stick.
Yeah. Hey, it's brand appropriate. Okay. The quarters. Oh. Oh no! What have I done? Oh no. I think you guys are all serious, like watching me do this.
Yeah, like he just runs into the.
Dude, you're not supposed to be chasing me around. You're supposed to be charging, doing your charge thing.
He looks real happy when he's around too.
He's like, "Hey, come back! It's me, movie." Oh, hell yeah! What's going on now? Oh, so Battletoads action. Oh God. jeez. Okay. All right, everything's jump. You thought I was gonna get stumped by your game, huh? You thought you're gonna beat the old man. You played right into the old man's hands. This is exactly what I live for. This kind of thing. All right. Oh no. Oh. Checkpoint. I don't know if I should risk. Oh yeah, big jump. Oh. Heck yeah. Hey, old ladies. Oh no. I'm not trying to get I'm trying to get in trouble with the octogenarians brigade. Lady. Oh my, all right. I can't jump over him either.
Ty's gonna get mad if you beat this in the first run.
It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Oh, I got J-Lo.
Ty's gonna get
that would
mad
be so funny
if he's watching.
I would love it.
It would be.
Absolutely love that.
Yeah, because actually dumbed this part down. It was really hard before.
Oh no! I just killed that baby. I just totally killed that baby. What kind of monster have you guys made me into? This is awful. Oh no! I get Bob back though. I got the tone right before.
Yeah, this.
That was good timing.
We'll see if I can do it.
That was really good. Yeah.
Oh, but you keep putting me in unwinnable situations though. Like that. Like I can't get out of the way fast enough. Yeah.
That was a good run though. You were like,
it wasn't too bad.
What can I say?
At least,
for your first time, that's crazy.
What can I say? What can I say? I am a pro at this. Do you folks in the chat? I see how we got about 15 viewers. Modest, but welcome.
Yes.
All. Welcome all.
For that.
They're probably all friends of ours. So say hello in the chat and let us know what you think of Mall Brawl. These guys worked hard on it.
I see Felipe's in there, the designer for Chronic Blunt Punch, which is awesome. You know, Felipe.
Have I met Felipe? Is he the fellow that I saw working on the Cintiq, doing a bunch of art and stuff? Or is that another designer?
Yeah, Felipe at the mix. Felipe's is helping out and he's grabbing folks for the stream and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see here. Oh, okay. We're back. This is a long way back. How far is that run? I mean, was that close?
You were.
That was really close to finishing the level. Yeah.
Yeah. This level has that run instead of a boss fight. So
the kick didn't do it, or do I got to be pressing a direction to do it?
Oh, it's while you have them grabbed, and then you.
I did though.
Be the kick button. Oh. Well, you have to grab him with the punch button and get him in the headlock first. Then you press the kick button to throw him.
Oh.
These ice cream dudes got your nut. I mean.
All right, yeah, got to get that ice cream. But I think, yeah, you got to press the direction. I got to change. I got to push the direction.
Yeah,
okay, this fool again.
Yeah. Press back. Yeah, there you go.
Ow!
Maybe we should tone down the ice cream gets. You know what I mean?
Like you got too many.
Yeah.
I think so.
It did pretty well to refresh my health pretty good.
Or maybe because they already do less health, right? Give you less
the ice cream
health.
only gives you two. It only gives you 2 ticks of health. So.
Oh, that's not. Never mind. That's not even.
Yeah, the ice cream wasn't a lot of health. It was mostly my skillful playing that was keeping me out of trouble.
Yeah, if you eat all of them, I think it'll recover you half, or maybe a little over half.
Okay.
It's not that much.
Oh, you got a jump kick too? That's not fair.
He looked like Mario right there. He was bent over. He had like a little shadow over his lip real quick.
Yeah, you got the
inconspicuous lip shadow.
He's got the cop stash. he's the mall cop, so he should get. Oh god, these guys again.
Got that uppercut to that.
No, that's not fair. No.
These guys are great.
I'm a big fan of the moves. Come on, buddy. Get some. Oh yeah.
I like looking at your extra focused.
My serious face.
Yeah.
Is my game on face.
Yeah, you're in dude's beard right now.
Oh, I'm hanging down his beard. Oh, I am, aren't I?
Yeah,
that's like the hipster guy.
Yeah, that's the hipster guy. You're in his beard right now. Green screen status.
All right, we're gonna give this one more shot, and then we're gonna try elimination mode or something.
Oh, the elimination mode actually, that's
Classified?
that just deletes your save file.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because I actually took that from like all NES games like Zelda and Star Tropics and all those that had save games. If you delete the game, it said elimination mode. So I stuck that in there. It matches the save game screen on the other NES games.
Oh, that's rough though. Like that, I feel like that's gonna hurt my feelings if I click that and then all of a sudden I couldn't. It doesn't do it automatically though, right? It's like.
No, you got to confirm.
All right, those guys are big. I'm not doing nearly as well.
I like how there's like, oh, those are remote control cars. Never mind. I was like little lawnmowers just chilling in the store.
Trick is you got to watch the row in front. Oh man, you can't jump the carts though. That sucks. All right, because you got to watch that front row. Baby goes flying. That's tough. I don't know if I'm making it through this time. Yeah.
Oh wow, you got half. Okay. Things happen.
Yeah.
Hitting old ladies.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. The density of the old ladies has defeated me.
She is real dense, but she's slow though. Oh wait, that's Aang.
I was thinking about more like the population density of old ladies in this particular.
Oh, I thought you meant
I was thinking like their
thickness.
But they are pretty heavy. Like I would have expected them to travel further, like in front of the cart when you hit them. But that's another issue entirely.
Maybe the tennis balls on the bottom of the of their walker should fly or something like that.
Do they have tennis balls on their walker?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
They don't slide. They got these balls. You know what I'm saying?
So the game's hilarious. We saw about 3-4 levels of that. We saw it basically is all in the mall. But like, what other kind of characters from the movies people remember that they look forward to fighting after the scenes that we've already seen?
You'll have to see.
You're gonna be like that. You're gonna play it like that. Okay.
Yeah. We want to kind of leave some of that as a surprise, but there's a lot of that stuff. Like you said, the Nintendo's from the '80s, right? like, but the movies are from the 90s, so we tried to culminate some of that stuff. So you'll see like ninjas and karate guys, and we play around with ideas from other games, kind of like adobo instead of being a bobo. You know, it's satirical as well, right?
Right.
As mentioning other stuff from the movies and stuff.
So what and I said, Thomas, what do you think, like when you think about all the things that went into this, and I'll ask you each this too, what is the idea that you were like, wow, that was slick. I'm really happy with myself for having thought of that idea or shared that idea or implemented it.
Let's see. I don't want to give away too much. There's an arcade level, and I'm really happy with the boss fight in the arcade level. And I kind of just finishing that up, but I feel like it's really, really fun, and it mixes up the game quite a bit. There's a lot of just the boss fights and stuff in general, like say like that cart level and things like that, where the game kind of gets mixed up, so you're not just always just beating on guys. You get some variety in there every once in a while, and I think that's what I really like about it.
I think what's also cool from my standpoint too is what we were able to do with the design and the combos and the enemies' responses. Like you were talking about, getting guys caught up in the little areas. We don't have a lot of that, and we were able to make us, a fighting system where it feels unique in this genre, utilizing the same language that was created in those old school games. Like we're not exceeding the limit of what can be put in those games. We're utilizing today's design techniques and putting them back retroactively into this game,
Right.
which is interesting because they didn't have like the design challenges that people had and the design techniques and ideas. They just evolved over time. We're able to utilize some of those ideas that we've come to see in games now and put them back into this game, and it's kind of refreshing to have that. People will definitely see that when they play the game.
I think I understand what you're saying when you're talking about that, yeah, because there's been another couple decades of game design knowledge that's been developed, and when you go back and you look at the limitations of the technology and the engine and the processing of the NES style games and the music chips and so on, like those things, you're adding knowledge, not technical power, to create a better game. Is there anything specific that you can point to that is like that? Because I noticed there's stuff from all over the place, right? Because like the stars are reminiscent of like Super Punch Out, and when he would get his stars to do his uppercut, right? And then you've got a lot of Double Dragon, a lot of River City in there. But then when you talk about that particular aspect, what specifically could you point to? I see a lot of detail in the background designs, for instance, too. Like I think that there's some palette stuff that you're probably doing that I can see, but I don't know any specifics. Like, what would you say is like a specific example of that?
I guess I could say like one thing. I guess right now where you're playing a single player, it's kind of hard to show, but the game has drop in, drop out multiplayer, and that's something you didn't see that on the NES. And there's no technical limitation for why you couldn't do it, but just people didn't really think about that. But that's something that's a lot more standard nowadays when you're playing a game with local multiplayer or whatever. You expect to be able to just hand your friend a controller and they can play it. So so something like that, I'd say, is something that's sort of a modern design sensibility that's been put in.
So if another USB controller is plugged in and they just pick it up and hit start, like they'll just start as the other character.
Yeah, basically.
That's
like
awesome.
You just have to hit the pause menu and select two players, and then they'll pop on the screen.
Oh, that's great.
I would also say like the swapping when you're playing one player, that strategic element is a new style of design that was not implemented in beat 'em ups or any of those type of games back in the day.
Right.
Just thinking of those things, which could have totally also been done. They had a arcade perspective of how to make those games back in the day, and they didn't like think of those elements. Well, we're able to think of that. And I think the magic of it is with Thomas is like this stuff is like really technical. You're talking about backgrounds.
Uh-huh.
crazy limitations, you know. So you know, when we're coming at, like, so Thomas will know exactly what can happen, but the cool part of working together is I'll come up with an idea and be like, oh, yo, can we do this? And then be like, what? No problem, let me try it, you know what I'm saying? And it is something that it's not, some of the things that we're talking about weren't done due to the limitations, but just the expectations of where they felt things should be, you know,
Right. Well, and then
in
you know,
these type of games.
but I mean, you hit it right on the head, though. I mean, it's like as we go forward with any industry, there's a lot of like, you know, they call it, you know, institutional knowledge and tribal knowledge, right? This is more on the tribal knowledge side, where, you know, as we as a you know, as the development community as a whole treads over certain ground, they go, oh, well, that's the better way to do it, or this is the better way to do it, and you see it all the time where, you know, games iterate, where like where they were saying like the Dark Souls leads to something like Sekiro, and the differences in the game, like it keeps all of the best pieces from the previous games and then moves on to something new, that makes sure that the challenge stays there for the players, and that it's fresh, and that like you don't kind of you don't have to remake certain mistakes, and you don't have to leave certain silences in the game or whatever. You can add all the things that you've experienced, or best practices, I guess. And I guess that's another very corporate way to say it, is like best practices. But yeah, I love the gameplay. I gotta say, like I said earlier when I was speaking with you, the feel of it is just, it's so reminiscent. It evokes all this stuff from like, you know, I'm ready to go watch like Saturday afternoon WWE now. Right, like that's kind of what I want to do. Like it's like, all right, here we are. This is my Saturday afternoon game. But I want to thank you guys for letting me play Mall Brawl today.
Yeah.
Sure.
And when is it going to be done?
Thanks for
when can the rest of the world, the viewers at large, play this game?
It's gonna be finished this month, right?
When it's done,
it is getting close. I would say
we're really close to.
Yeah,
we're really close to finishing stuff up. Got to give a shout out to Wall Ride Games. They came in and really put some effort. We wanted to put some extra effort in some of the final bosses, add more enemies, do more things with the backgrounds and environments, so that kind of extended, you know, what we were doing as far as timeline wise, because we wanted to add extra quality to this, right? Extra value to what we're doing. So it took like maybe a month longer than we expected because of that. But it's getting there. I mean, right now I'm just going to shoot it out there. You can, you know, pre-order it still. Mallbrawlgame.com. You'll get Chronic Blunt Punch and Mall Brawl at the same time. You're basically pre-ordering Chronic Blunt Punch and you're getting Mall Brawl, but you'll get Mall Brawl when it's ready first. So yeah, that's a available option. And then we're still working on figuring out the other platforms that we're going to release this on as well.
It's awesome. All right, well, everybody look for this game coming soon. And thanks, guys, for joining me today. And yeah, I guess that's it. Is there anything else that you wanted to let the audience know before we say goodbye?
I do want to give a shout out to everyone who is, you know, Limited Run Games, the Interabang team, Tomas, of course, you know, Spoonybard Productions, Wall Ride Games, you know, you, Tracy, and then everyone who is, you know, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes and View Askew, and everyone who is, you know, participated in making this possible, you know, and has supported us through this process. Because, you know, without that amount of help, and grind and work, this wouldn't be possible. And it's a dream come true just to even be able to make a brawler, let alone, you know, actually come up with one that will actually be on a cartridge. You know what I mean?
Like actually having a physical cartridge out there is a pretty big deal.
Yes, I mean, yeah. We're doing. I don't want to speak for you, Thomas, but I mean, I'm doing this because I love making games. I love, you know, making brawlers and doing stuff I love. I mean, if I didn't, I would just get some kind of 6-figure job sitting in office doing stuff I may be okay, but like
Right.
this is what it's about to me. So
That's awesome. I can relate to that a lot. They say, you know, you focus on doing what you love and money will follow. I don't know if that's necessarily true, but I do know that if you focus on doing what you love, the money doesn't matter so much. The odds of getting it are better as well. But
yeah,
you can focus on.
Thanks a lot, Tracy,
every
man.
day.
Appreciate you too.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining today. And Thomas and Jay, we'll see you real soon.
All right.
Peace.